Real-life Mario Kart World. Is it possible? Is it fun? Is it dangerous? Maybe. Hi, I'm me and I do stuff. So, Mario Kart World is finally out and I've been really digging the soundtrack. Unfortunately, I'm too broke to actually play it. So I figured, why not spend 5, 6 or 7 days trying to simulate it in the real world? But is it possible to make a real-life racing game that is both fun and safe to play? No. So I'm gonna be honest, this was actually quite difficult.
I'm like really sleepy.
You have items, you got racing, you have cows, and now you have the open world. And we had a time limit. So I put together a small plan.
We're doing a legally safe Mario Kart. Maria Kart. A bunch of red flags here. Anyway, but like, I could use blue for the Thames. Like, you can basically see different flags around London that you travel to, and then those are the race courses that you then start. I know in the actual game, there are like 24 players, but we're probably just gonna make it like 4 power-ups. Red shell, blue shell, banana peel, and the mushroom boost. I'm not sure how we incorporate that.
Safety.
Is there a way to do one of these bicycle real-life games, but in a way that's like sort of safe? I think that would be an interesting thing to just sort of explore. A lot to think about. Let's get to cracking. Get it? Is this an egg?
And yeah, we did none of that. Okay, well, we did some of that. The first step was trying to figure out how to mimic the open world.
Check this out. I'm still using the previous thing as a base. I just need to hunt down where I put this first race. Ah, there it is.
And making it so you could activate races by just riding up to them.
You travel to the start of the race, it says start race. You then click start race, and the race is now available.
The next was understanding how to program a racer so that way it actually travels around the track.
But now, we have these other racers now appear. They've started moving around and racing, so that's pretty cool. And so now we need the logic to keep track of like how far into the race we are. Okay, start race. And look, now I'm in position 6. As I move forward and get ahead, I move up in position. So now I'm in position 1.
But the hardest part was honestly the items.
The biggest problem right now is just the time limit. This was a lot more complicated than I thought it was gonna be.
So what made the items tricky, don't know why I looked there, what made the items tricky is that not only did they all initially have to follow behind the driver that picked them up, they also each had unique effects and actions. So I went with just the basic 4. Bananas could be left on the ground and they trip up other drivers.
Look, this one has a banana behind it. And then eventually, this one is gonna drop their banana, and this one's gonna hit that banana, slow down, that one hits the banana, that one starts slowing down. We got a whole bunch of chaos going on here.
Green shells could be thrown and hit other drivers.
Yeah, they now have shells. Look, they just fired it. Look at that. It actually fires the shell. Oh, it's starting to lag out a bit. Whoa.
And chilies are basically mushrooms and they give you a speed boost. But remember, this was a real life game, so I had to try and figure out what different effects these items could have if a real life player was using them. So instead I made it so that if the real life player would get a boost or get hit by something, the NPC drivers would slow down or speed up respectively. And don't get me started on red shells because I unfortunately underestimated them. They seem deceptively simple because I thought all they do is home in on the person in front. But if they are like really far ahead, how does the shell navigate around the twists and turns until it can hit the person who's in front? I basically ended up attaching the racer AI to this item so that way it could kind of function correctly, but sometimes didn't even function at all.
I'd love to get it working properly, but now it only works sometimes. Like, did you see that? Did you see that? It went here, it followed here, and then it went and attacked that person. See, it's going through. It's curving. It did the curve, and then boom. But it only works sometimes. Like, at this point, it's not gonna work, because I don't know why.
Like, figuring all this out at 10 p.m. was terrible. But soon enough, we had something, which meant that it was time to do a real-life test of real-life Mario Kart World. I don't know why I put these here. I wanted to like actually draw stuff on while I was doing it, but as I'm recording it, I'm kind of like, no. So, how do you even play this game? You boot up Mario Kart World, a legally safe knockoff of Mario Kart World, I think. Starring the ever so adorable Maria. Next, you steal the bike and you drag it to any race that you can find on the map. Once the race begins, you need to get to the finish line, preferably in first place. Luckily, there are item boxes that allow you to pick up green and red shells, bananas, and definitely not mushrooms. Sure, they'll certainly give you the edge, but your opponents can use them as well. So good luck out there, driver, and remember to ghost ride that whip. Alright, whatever, I'm done.
Alright, so here we are. Day whatever it is. I lost track. But we're heading towards Hyde Park.
So, our adventure began at Hyde Park and remained at Hyde Park because it's really big.
I've once again overestimated the size of the world. Oh my gosh,
Before starting race 1, I want to very briefly go over a brand new safety feature that I decided to add to this game to make it less life-threatening. Auto fire. Basically, whenever you pick up an item, after a few seconds, it automatically fires for you. This means that you could focus on cycling and not crashing into children.
I'm gonna just try and find the bike and then we'll just get started. Alright, so this place is pretty packed. This probably is a terrible idea. I thought it'd be much more quieter. Alright, so we actually need to start down there. Alright, cool, we can start. So let's see what happens. I personally have no idea. Oh wow. Okay, they are miles faster. I might have to restart immediately. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna slow them all the way down. I've once again overestimated the size of the world. Oh my gosh, I really thought I'd be going way faster than that. God damn it, that sucked. All right, we're back. So I'm gonna set the speed to like half that, maybe? Ready? Nah, 10 still might be too fast. Where even are they? Are they done? No, they're actually not that far ahead. I might, if I just keep going. Speed bump. Hey, do we have any kind of weapon we can use? Oh, there goes the red shell. Another speed bump. Oh man, we were nowhere close the whole time. Beware of moving vehicles. All right, race is over. Back into free roam. I'm trying to get to the next race, which is all the way over there. Yo, this park is huge, bro. Are we anywhere close to it? Nope. I might just stop. Bro, they are too fast. But yeah, I don't know, I could have lowered the speed even further, but it's really hard to tell. Like, I thought bikes were a bit faster than that, honestly. Also, this is not a negative. Good job on those speed bumps. They really prevent you from going quickly. Like every few seconds, I was kind of like, come on. But no, it's good. You shouldn't be going fast along these paths. It's just really bad to do it. One thing I find that's like really cool is that this is apparently upside down, but we're still like in the game. So we haven't left the game world. Like we joined, we did the race, and now we're still in the game and riding to the next race. So it's like, it's completely seamless, which is a bit like, I think, Mario Kart World. Although, in order to switch from like a 2-dimensional map to a 3-dimensional map, I will need to reset. Also, I need to reset in order to slow down the speed, obviously. So yeah, okay, fine. It's not completely seamless, but like, whatever. I was trying to make a point. Now the point's ruined.
The second race was the Serpentine Bridge.
We've also lowered their speed to 4 kilometers. Check your 6. And we're off.
All right, we're actually gaining positions. And maybe now I've made it too slow. Yeah, because we're gonna just be flying until the end here. I'm gonna just restart. Just because it's like, I don't want to do an entire race where I'm just in first the whole time. We try again. I think it's reasonable. I'm not purposely not going fast. But if I did want to go fast, I'd basically win. Also, it's hard for me to tell what's going on, to be honest. I'm kind of looking at the road. But I'm gonna let him get a bit of a lead, I think. And then we start actually trying. Now let's actually race. Probably won't catch up, but that's fine. Oh, there is a car? That's weird. I didn't know a car could go there. So I'm position 4. I'm aiming for like 3rd or something. Okay, no one seems to be crossing. I think we're okay. Alright, position 2, nice. And now we're first. Ooh, they're gaining. There's like a finish line up ahead. Alright, be careful when we go past them. Watch out, pedestrians could just jump out into the street. Ooh, red shell coming my way. Doesn't mean anything. And I think this is the end. I think. I finished, nice. There we go. So now we can wander over here and get ready for the next race. Alright, cool. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of cycling and then I look down at the results and it's like, oh, I'm in the lead. But yeah, our next race is just gonna be down here. So this was an interesting predicament, because if the NPC drivers were too slow, then the game was just too easy. But if they were too fast, then the game immediately becomes much more dangerous, but also very hard as well. Oh, that's something I just didn't figure out. I didn't think about. I don't think I can figure it out right now. But I still wanted to do just a tiny bit more testing. So race 3 took place on Rotten Row. And yes, that's legitimately what it's called. Okay, let's try again. I think we're all good. Pay attention to the people around you. Oh, they are having a rough time of it at the back. So there's literally a race over there that we could travel to if we wanted to. We could try racing the horses. I don't want to hit the guys up ahead. Oh, but there's the finish line. I might genuinely need to speed up, or I could lose. Excuse me, sorry? This is going to be a little photo finish here. Please don't say the finish line is in the road. Why would I code that? Did I? Thank you. So I'm going to just do this little tiny race here, but it's literally just to showcase why the 2D mode isn't great. 3, 2, 1, go. And you see you're already off screen, so I can't see anything. So you have to, like, you know, constantly look down, see what's going on. And look, there's someone's crossing, so that wouldn't be a good thing to do. But wow, this is pretty cool. I might slow down to enjoy the view a bit, actually. I don't mind cycling slowly along here, there's loads of people. But I guess I can get into like, oh, in second place, I've been overtaken by Maria. But behind me is also Maria. We got horses on the flank. Oh no, are we gonna be able to get through this? We have a red shell, which we're gonna fire, and boom, boom. But watch, there's someone crossing in the street, so we gotta be careful not to hit them. Oh, we've pulled ahead to first. Got a banana in the back, dropped the banana. Got a green shell, it don't matter. The wind's picking up, there's bird poop everywhere, there's a fucking bike here, what the hell? How is that even a legal parking spot? Madness. Just gotta push through, get to the other side of it. This is what gets for. And he's done it. Finish. Cool. And then just like that, boom, we're back into free roam. And we can just go explore. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm hoping my camera's picking this up well. Ow. Oh, right. I did forget that. I need to do like something for the thumbnail. Right. This seems like a nice place for it. And just like Mario Kart World, there was one more special race that I had been saving for last. Oh wait. Oh. Alright, it's alright. Let's go. Whoa. Wait, is this not closed? I guess not. Let's go. Oh no! I must have missed the checkpoint. They're saying I didn't pass the checkpoint. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up. That's so frustrating. I can't go back. But fun way to end. So to briefly explain, the way I program the races is that you have to pass through each checkpoint in order.
But now if I like teleport all the way over here, I'm still in position 6 because I haven't continued traveling around here.
So if you miss a checkpoint and you can't easily go back to it, then you're effectively disqualified. We finally used the things! Woo! However, it was probably lucky that happened because something was happening at the palace, which was meant to be the big surprise. I don't know what was going on, but this place was full of people and police. So we... Thank you. We had to play it cool. Excuse me, officer. Just doing my virtual street race. Don't worry about me. All right. Feel free to go ahead.
That's all right, mate. It's good fun riding around here, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm still learning. I'm so happy we got to use this for some reason. So, how do I feel about real-life Mario Kart World? Well, from a technical standpoint, it was super interesting to program, especially programming a race for the first time and getting all the items working as best as I could. And at times, it did genuinely feel like I was in a race, but it needs a teeny tiny bit more work to be fun and safe. But here are a few ideas I had. What if the game could dynamically adapt to your speed as you were riding? One of the largest problems was trying to find the correct speed that made the race feel competitive without feeling too boring, too slow, but also not too fast and too dangerous. If the final race had worked properly, I still would have lost because I would have had to wait at the traffic light and all the racers would have passed me by. But imagine if the NPC drivers adapted to that and slowed down, sped up, and stopped with you. Something that entered my head right now is like, maybe it could work where it's like you just cycle and then you get to see the replay of the race when you finish the cycle. What if you could just ride the route normally and then after the race was done, you could check on your phone and see all the wacky chaos that was happening when you weren't looking? And maybe you could take fake bets on what position you would be in when the replay's done and you get to rewatch it. But I don't know, I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts on basically the whole project. Like, is this something you'd want to do? Is this something that's interesting? Is this something that's just far too dangerous and has no hope? I mean, yeah, it's probably the last one. Like, but it should make sense. Like, you can't... I know it sounds stupid, I mean, obviously, but like, you can't do a thing. You can't have an active racing thing while you're also on a bike unless you want to, like, duh. So like... But I'd be really interested to hear your opinions as well. So do let me know in the comments. But yeah, I may revisit this again at some point in the future. I don't even know how you'd turn this into a multiplayer game if you felt like that. But overall, I think it was a very good experiment. But maybe like a racing game on foot might be another one to try as well. Like some kind of parkour game or something. We have the technology. We have Mario Parkour! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and please like the video if you enjoyed it. And remember to share the video if you really, really, really enjoyed it. And until next time, I've been me, you've been you. Have a beautiful day, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Farewell, arrivederci, goodbye. See you later.
And I had a sort of idea, and I have no idea how we're gonna incorporate it, but I thought maybe we could take inspiration from Super Hot. So effectively, it's a game where the game moves when you move. And I don't know, could this work in a racing